Right. Myogaku. Welcome
Eshin.
back. Welcome back to Japan.
Thank you. It's been a while. No, it's been 2 months.
It's been 2 months.
Yeah,
What month were you here again?
in October.
October, November, December, January. Well, yeah, it's exactly 2 months gap.
Yeah,
Well, it feels like you've never left.
yeah, somehow.
And yet you were in your home country, which is where again?
Germany.
ドイツ人ですね.
So that's.
Why have you come back?
I've come back for temple training. I'm going back to the temple where we both met in 2023.
Oh, a little while ago.
A little while ago. You were so young and beautiful.
You too. What? So when you first went to that temple, how did you feel?
Astoundingly well. So everybody says you will have a hard time there, and so I felt quite well because I think I feel well with structures.
Interesting.
And some people struggle with structures, so it went quite smoothly. But now I'm returning for 6 months. We'll see what happens then.
Well, what
if I get a crisis after 3 months and say I want to get home,
Yeah. Well,
who knows?
I mean, in my 2 years of training, I just assume, in hindsight, is that a German word? Hindsight? It sounds
No.
very German to me. But anyway.
Hinsicht. No. That's not.
Hinsicht.
No, that's not a word. I just
Okay.
just Germanized it. No, it's not a word.
In hindsight, I look at my training time as like one giant crisis.
Yeah.
It was just every day, every moment, crazy difficult. In fact, one of the very first and most memorable and strikingly profound crises that I had was with you at that first monastery where I went, which is where you're returning. I remember we were working in the kitchen. I think you were the head cook, and I was assigned to be your assistant. And I made a mistake or got distracted somehow. And it might have been because I could speak Japanese and some guests came or something. And then I had to go talk to them. And then you were left in the kitchen. It was like, oh, the only choice we have is to send eshin. And somehow I failed to finish my work there. And I think at the end, later, you didn't say anything at the time, but we met in the shuryo, and I looked at you and remembered, oh no, I left some things undone. And you just took care of them. Do you remember what you said to me then?
No. You remember it better than me.
Oh.
I think it was really important for you, but not for, it was just a little thing for me, apparently.
How about that? How about that? I remember I said to you, I'm so sorry, I feel so terrible. And your response was, good, you should. I learned a really, I'm 30-something years old. It should be a lesson that someone ought to have already learned in their life. But goodness, I really, that was the very first crisis where I thought, can I do this? Oh, I'm such a screw up. And there you were teaching me. And I've been forever grateful for that. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Do you remember any small crises from your first 3 months in training there?
Small crisis.
Or challenges with other people?
Yes, there was one person who was quite difficult. So you know him, and we also worked together in the kitchen, and then one day he left me, and I was just alone in the kitchen, and I had to do everything alone. this was fun. And I had another crisis with him, just because I did something wrong, but he made it a really big thing. Yeah, there was several like small things, doing things wrong, and that was the like 2-3 weekly crisis of having new assignments, and you had to learn everything in one afternoon, and then you had to do it, and this was the day when everything went wrong. But because everybody had a new assignment, so everything went wrong on this day.
Yeah.
So you were waiting for the bell and thought, so, okay, it's that day. Okay, will we wait for the bell or we just get up?
The wake up bell.
For example, or just
yeah.
after first zazen, we'll just
Yeah.
and like another other persons were waiting to respond to the bell, and also, okay, let's wait.
Yes.
But that's somehow how you learn. I think it's just Japanese learning by mistake.
Yeah.
Just learning by do it wrong and just feeling bad for it.
Yes.
I think you can, in some monasteries or some places, you get yelled at. In other monasteries, you just, like the one we were, you just feel bad.
You just feel bad, yeah.
No one screams at you, but you just feel bad for having done it wrong. And so you slowly learn by feeling bad and ashamed of doing something wrong and letting the whole community wait.
Yes.
Of disturbing the whole temple because of your missing bell, for example.
Because everyone knows how it's supposed to go, and then it doesn't go that way, and everyone notices. Right?
Yeah.
That happens in, I think that happens in every monastery. I think you're right. It is. I mean, it may be a Japanese way of learning to be yelled at, but also to feel bad for. But also, even though the schedule is sort of decided, we're going to do it in a certain way, there is also the part of getting, even though we know that this pattern is correct, when it goes wrong, it's both, I messed up the job, but it's also, I know the job and another person has messed it up. Can I be patient with that? Or can I teach them patiently if it's your job to teach them?
Yeah.
Like you did me, without even holding on to the thing after the fact. You taught me at the moment, and then poof, it's gone.
Yeah. And you always have to know that in this case, probably in the afternoon, you have to do a new job, and you can also mess it up.
Yeah.
So don't start yelling before you've done it right in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, that said, I have a funny test for you while we're recording live. Is can you remember the order of the bells in the morning? I might be a little bit fuzzy at this point. So we sit zazen. Well, there's the ringing to wake up bell. We do zazen, and then
first comes the drum.
Yes, drum.
Unpan.
And then umpan.
Then mopan.
The mopan.
And then the bell.
And then the bell.
The outside bell.
Oh, yeah,
then
upstairs,
comes the verse of the kesa, and then the inside bell, and then the inkin to get up.
Oh, yeah, to stand up from the
Yes.
tan, from the sitting place.
I think that's it. Maybe.
Yeah. Somewhere in there's the josho. That's the name of the bell that happens during zazen. Well, in the Okayama monastery, there are 2 zazens in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So in the second zazen, somebody has to go up to the bell upstairs and ring it at certain timing, certain interval of time.
And
then
it has to finish exactly at 5 seconds to 6.
Yes, yeah.
Because then the neighboring temple starts.
Yes, that's right. so funny. Like there's a certain number of rings that we're supposed to ring the bell. If you get the intervals right, you ring the right intervals. But if you lose one because you messed up the intervals, as long as you end at the right time, basically no one says anything, right?
Yeah.
But if you go at the wrong time and you hear like this temple's bell, gong, and then you hear the across the mountain valley, you hear another gong, it happens too close together, it's like our guy messed up, or our nun messed up, whoever it is that was ringing the bell.
Interestingly, I think they have the same bells.
Oh yeah.
I always wanted to ask if they bought the bells together in the. I think the bells are from the 50s or so. There's a date on it. They have exactly the same tone.
They do, don't they?
I guess that they bought them together because they are at the opposite sides of the valley.
Interesting. Do you remember if that temple was a Soto temple or a different?
No. It's not Soto. It's Shingon.
Shingon
It's
temple.
Shingon, sure.
Interesting. Yeah. Isn't that kind of fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. I work at a temple, a Soto temple, and very close by there's a Jodo Shinshu temple. And the temple I work at, it's just a community temple. And there's a beautiful bone show and a beautiful kind of roofed space. It rings. It has a very beautiful tone, but we almost never ring it. It only rings on like New Year's and on Daihanya and Obon, 3 times a year. But the Jodo Shinshu bell rings all the time. I don't know the pattern, but some days it rings at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what days it is. It's just, for some reason today it's ringing. It's very strange. There's a temple near my apartment here that's Soto temple, and it rings every day at 8, noon, and 6. Every day. If you didn't hear it, it's like so subtle, you'd go, something's missing at this time. I think I've lost the time of the day. It's a very strange feeling. You don't have, do bells ring in Germany?
Yes, they do.
They do? Like in churches?
Yes.
Oh.
It's usually at, I think it's at 7 in the morning. It's called Angelus. It's a Catholic thing. When you recite there's a special prayer for that, and comes with the rosary.
Yeah.
That's the Angelus. No one knows it
Sure.
today. Just people just know that the bells ring in the morning and in the evening, the Catholic bells. But there's a prayer connected to it, the Angelus.
Interesting. Do those bells sound the same as the temple bells here in Japan?
Definitely not.
Fun. When you, so I asked you about your first time going in. How are you feeling now? And is it different than the first time you went into the monastery?
It's a little different. I know a little more, and still I don't know how it's gonna be. So there's no tangadio this time. So no time of separation and waiting to be accepted into the community. That's different now. And
What was your tangario like the first time?
it was short. I think it was like 2 days or so.
Oh.
It's ready to be short. Was not so special.
Did you spend time, did you practice anything or study anything during that time?
A little, yes. I said some zazen, but there was nothing I had to learn. So no text as in other temples, so that you have to learn the whole sutra book.
Yeah.
And I think in temple for Westerners, no one would ever leave tangario. Would all stay for months in the tangario, trying to learn the text by heart.
Yeah. We are all kind of bad at memorization in the West, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we don't have the connection to the Japanese syllables.
Yeah.
I think when you grew up with the language, it's easier to memorize Japanese, even if it's kanbun, so the old, like Chinese with
Yeah.
Japanese pronunciation, must be easier.
Yeah.
And you can memorize them because you know how they're written, maybe a certain rhythm, and you
Yeah.
know some words, so it must be easier.
Surely it is. I knew some monks who memorized the entire sutra book within 2 months
Yeah.
from zero. Like they never chanted anything ever before, and they're 23, 22 years old, and they just, it just goes in, and they have,
And also
it's
probably they
unbelievable.
heard it the whole life.
That's also
So
possible.
a lot
Yeah.
of priests are like sons and daughters of temple priests. So they grew up with Buddhism, they grew up with temple life, and they grew up with all the sutras. They heard it their whole life.
Yeah. Trying to memorize it doesn't seem like much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. During during Tangaryo in Okayama, before going, I was my master, and I had a friend who really taught me a lot. A friend who you met, and he taught me. He made me memorize all the things, like the chants for the meals and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I had memorized all that before I even visited that monastery, and of course, I had spent almost a year in Okayama before I went to the other bigger, stricter monastery. And when I went there, Tangaryo was still a full week. And in that training time, like, we had to have sort of training sessions on how to tie the knots for all the parts of our robes and everything. And well, I was already used to it, already had to do it quickly. And so the very first time they said, "Oh, this is how you tie the belt on your robes." It's called a shukin, and I watched some of the other younger monks, and I just tied mine without thinking, and I watched, and I waited. And I put my hands in shashu, and one of the senior monks comes over and goes, "Omae nande sonna ni hayaku dekin no?" Like he's asking me like, "Why the heck do you know how to do this so fast?" And he was like really angry. And it was a very strange thing to be, "Wait a minute, I did the thing that you asked really quick. What? Why are you getting mad at me?" And then another more senior monk who visited the monastery in Okayama said, "Oh, no, he's okay. He's already a monk. He already knows how to do this." It's a strange thing. There's a Japanese saying called no aru taka wa tsume o kakusu, and it means the eagle who eats hides his claws. Is there anything like that in German? Like if you have a great skill, you don't show it off?
I don't know. No, spontaneously, no.
It might be East versus West. In Germany, if you're really good at something, do you like, I could do this?
No.
No?
No.
Like in a workplace or
Depends on the person. Depends on the person, of course. But usually, no.
So is it better?
We don't show off so much.
Is it better to just be quiet and wait in a German context?
No, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that's one of America's weak points. In America, it's like if you think you can do it, if you can really do it, if you think you can do it and you fail, you look like a fool. Of course, I think that works anywhere. But if you know you can do it, and you say, "I can do this, and you do it, then it's, people are like, "Yeah, good job, man, great."
Yeah. Show it.
Show it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Japan, it's like, no, the opposite.
Yeah.
Don't show that.
We are probably closer to the Japanese a little. A little.
So how long are you going to be here in Japan this time?
6 months. quite some time, half a year.
That's up.
Let's see, I start in cold winter and I leave in hot summer.
Yeah.
I really had to think about what to bring, and I really don't know if I brought the right clothes. We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starting freezing and leaving just dying from the heat.
Yes. You made this
Yes.
this samue.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing skill.
I made all of my samurai.
Is this going to be okay in the hot summer?
I hope so. It has to be. I don't have another one. I've got a second one, an older one, but it's the same fabric.
Oh.
It's cotton, which looks like linen.
Do you have, this inside T-shirt part? It's called a juban. Oh, I'm touching my microphone. It's making all kinds of noise, I'm sure. But this is called a juban. There are warm ones and cool ones. Do you have some ones for hot weather?
Yeah, I just have the hot weather ones. Yeah.
And that's why we need to go shopping for.
Yes, for a warmer one.
I see.
I've got a little warmer one, but didn't look good anymore, I think.
Why didn't it look good?
It was yellow here and there, so it was...
There's a product here in Japan for that.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe when after you go, I'll mail you a little care package with some of those little special.
Yeah.
Take the yellow off the white part of your juban.
Yeah. So I didn't want to bring like a dirty juban to Japan.
And once you're in Japan, there isn't anything but a dirty juban.
Yes.
You have to wear them all the time.
Yes, but starting with a dirty one is no.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Looks better starting with a clean one.
Yeah. Did you make your juban too?
Yes.
Whoa.
No, not this one. It's a fake one.
Oh, this is a fake one?
It's T-shirt.
A T-shirt. Oh, the T-shirt ones are great.
Yes, they're really good.
Yeah.
I love this. Just in informal situations, just put it on and you look good.
It works totally fine. I didn't think of anything of it.
Yeah.
You can. I imagine, at least in Western making shirts and stuff, we don't imagine parts of clothes being replaceable. Parts of clothes as this is going to wear out or get gross. We should replace it. But the Japanese clothes, this part called the eri, is often replaceable. And on our juban, it's pretty cheap to go to a kimono store and buy a cloth specifically for the juban to replace it.
Yeah.
They're not expensive. It's like 100 yen, like $1 US, or less than $1 these days.
Yeah, it's like 60 cents.
Yeah. And maybe, if you wanted to, tomorrow I could show you a place where we could pick up a couple.
Yeah, we're talking a lot about clothes here.
Yeah.
It's an important thing in temples. First, it's a thing because it's warm and it's very warm and very cold, and there's no heating and there's no aircon.
Yes.
So you have to live with the weather.
Yes.
And you have to shield yourself.
Yeah.
Against heat and cold.
But you always have to look like this.
Yes, and yes. I was going to like a mobile phone booth at the airport because I had problems with I bought an eSIM before and I had problems with activating it, and I went there and the guy told me, so I like this. You don't have a jacket? I said no, but I'm wearing something below. But yes, that's the thing. So no jackets.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to keep warm. We'll find out.
Maybe the surefire way to get warm is to move. Just work hard, move quick.
Yeah.
Generate heat in your body.
Yeah.
That doesn't work when you have to shave your head though, and the water's cold.
Yeah.
That just sucks.
Yeah.
There's a neat documentary about the monastery where we met, where you're going, where I don't know, did I tell you this story once where in that documentary the about the shaving head part?
Yeah, there was some. Ah, yeah, they did it with water, but I think
The first time they
traditional.
did it with soap,
Ah, yeah.
and then the abbot watched the footage after the documentary crew came and filmed, and he said, no, 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 we don't use soap. You can't use soap. We have to do just water. And so they had the filming crew come back another like 2 weeks later and film them shaving their heads again, because they had to wait for their hair to grow out. Usually we shave our heads every 5 days, and they just did it with water, and apparently it hurt like heck. And as soon as after that the filming crew went away, they made this beautiful footage, and then afterwards everybody was like, oh, we have to use soap, just don't tell the abbot we're using soap. And they
Yeah, there's this imagined reality, this romantic reality, and there's the real reality in the end.
yeah,
It's still quite traditional, but yeah.
yeah,
And in winter you cannot cheat with hot water because you see it
the steam, yeah,
steam. Yeah.
yeah,
In
yeah,
summer it works.
yeah. Nobody will be able to tell.
Yeah. Winter. So, look, hot water.
You can't use hot water. That's too nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to suffer.
yeah. Did you know that the head monk uses the abbot's bathwater to shave his head?
Yeah. No. No.
That's a wild thing that I learned. And I once saw a head monk in Okayama shaving his head in a weird place. Like, wait, what are you doing over here doing this? It's like, I'm using the abbot's bathwater. It's like, that's it. Okay, well,
At least it's 45 degrees.
at least it's 45 degrees. Comes off clean and easy.
Yeah.
So in your regular, well, like, I live in Japan and I work in a temple for an abbot who needs my help.
Yeah.
And in Europe, there are not temples everywhere. What do you do?
I just have a normal job, normal day job, and we don't have a big temple at the moment. We are just 3 people who meet every week,
Do zazen together?
do this together, and I have a temple where I go like once a year, maybe twice, for eshin, the Netherlands.
Do you think that after you spend these 6 months here in Japan doing more training, and then you go back to Europe, that something might change in the pattern that you have between regular work and your work as a monk?
I don't know. I would like to do a little more Buddhism in my life, as with just a full-time job, there's not much time left, and I'm not that kind of a nerd who's really straight into something. I'm easily distracted.
Yeah.
This doesn't make it easier, and always leaves me with a, bad conscience. So
Why a bad conscience?
no, not bad. I translated this from German. No, ein schlechtes Gewissen. Just I could do more zazen. I could do.
Oh.
Yeah. Could do more this. I could read more. I could do more zazen. So I'm a Zen priest. I should do more zazen. But to me, it's difficult with a full-time job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still, I think it was not the wrong decision to become a priest. But I'm not the world's best priest. Definitely, there are more better studying, more sitting priests. But in the end, things are as they are. They could get better, but feeling bad the whole time is also not the worst. And you can sit a lot and still be an idiot.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
So you don't know. It does not help more.
Yeah.
I don't want to pat myself on the shoulder. So I don't sit every day and this is good. No. But and say but still, there is not more helps more at the same time.
Yeah.
So you cannot say, I set 20,000 hours in my life. I'm so enlightened. No.
It doesn't work like that, does it?
No, it doesn't. We don't know how it works.
Yeah, we have
Sometimes it
no
works
idea.
and sometimes doesn't. So there are some moments when you think, okay. Like after I was a head monk, I bought a new bike. I started doing sport. I hated sport before it. I just started doing sport. I don't know why, and I never stopped.
Oh.
It's changed something in my life.
Interesting.
It really changed. There was just
You got
something, a button pushed. I don't know.
more sporty.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, right? You're
It's really
taking
good.
care of your body in a more
Yes.
invigorating way. Usually a head monk just cleans more toilets.
Yeah.
Great.
I also cleaned all the windows in the monastery, but somehow something changed. I don't know why.
Interesting.
It was magic.
Well, here's a really practical question. Clean all the windows. You speak about something so practical. How did you clean the windows? Do you remember?
With my hands.
And
paper? No,
Paper?
not paper. Not, towel. Paper towel.
paper towel.
I think. No, paper towel.
How do you clean windows at home, like on your own in your own place?
Usually I do it like once or twice a year, and I borrow a professional window cleaning.
A squeegee, we call that in English.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, in Japan, it's we have the like hand towel, and then that gets too dirty and overused, and then that becomes like a wiping cloth for like a table or something. And then when that gets too dirty, it becomes a zolkin, which is something for the floor.
Yeah.
But there are levels between like, well, it's no longer, you can't use it on a table anymore, but it's not that bad, so we're going to use this for windows. And it gets used, it gets washed, but it's still kind of dirty. And you wash a window and then use a dry one, to polish the water off. And like, it's a lot of work. If you use the American product Windex, you just shoop, and then wipe, it dries and it's gone. A little ammonia in it, it makes it clean, it's great. No streaks, no nothing. But in Japan, it's either water and then newspaper or just a dry cloth. And then that dry cloth, you're constantly chasing the little cotton fibers off the window. It's a lot of work.
Newspaper apparently worked with the old lead windows.
Oh.
At the time when there was still lead in the window panes. And somehow the color on the paper worked with the lead. That was something.
Interesting.
And it's from this time that we use newspaper.
How weird. And which, if you say that, now we often don't have lead in our glass anymore in the windows.
It was common, but
now it's just
quite
like
some time
a
ago.
weird old wives' tale thing.
Yes.
No more newspaper.
I'm giving you quite some household tips today.
Well, isn't that Zen, myogaku?
That's the everyday Zen thing.
You know what we didn't do? Introduce yourself. What's your name? We know each other so well. We just jumped right in.
Yeah, my name is Myogaku.
Well, nice to meet you, Myogaku. This is Myogaku.
Hello, I'm from Germany. Berlin.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, wait, you're still here for another day, so it's okay.
Yes.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Goodness, how old are you?
49.
49. Oh, 9 years my senior.
Yeah.
No. Well, thank you for your time. This will definitely not be the last.
Thank you for having me here.
And if you had to say that there was a Zen theme to our little conversation here, how would you put it?
I don't know.
Clean your windows according to modern tradition.
Yeah.
Household chores are Zen. Let there be no mistake.
Yeah.
It's lovely to have you, and wish you
Thank
all
you.
the best in your 6-month adventure in training.
Yeah. We will meet again.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully over there.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Beep.